State government on Friday organized one stakeholders meeting for Victor Wifo Creative Hub, Airport Road, Benin City. The program wey dem call Exposing Programs and Objective of Governor Gov.Okpebholo administration na to tell Edo pipo wetin di governor don do for di first 6 months. Big pipo wey at ten d di workshop na Commissioner of Police CP Monday Agbonika, wey PRO Mose Yamu represent, Professor Felix Oriaki, Department of Political Science, Federal University Otuoke Bayelsa State, Dr. Festus Alenke, Chairman, Nigerian Union of Journalists, Honorable Paul Ohombamu, Commissioner for Information and Communication, Barrister Umar Musa Ikilo Esquire, Secretary to the Edo State Government, wey Engineer Mrs. Phoebe Williams-Bello represent, Honorable Padi Iyamu, Commissioner for Education, BC Idahomi Esquire, Commissioner for Women Affairs, Honorable Jerry Idahosa, Executive Secretary, EDSMA, Engineer Dr. John Obanom, Ministry of Work, members of civil society organizations, and other big people too. Commissioner for Information, Honorable Paul Ohombamu, welcome people and talk about the big projects like federal and state road works, public school renovation, and Ikpobahi flyover wey the governor don do for the first 6 months for office.
Of food sufficiency without looking at your budget. In 2024, the former government allocated 5.9 billion to that sector. Of course, and you know that the budget is to govern. So when Okpebholo came, he said, no, for us to ensure food sufficiency, it must be more than that. So he allocated 70 billion. That is over 1,000% increase to that sector. That is someone who is serious about, obliterating hunger from the land. The same thing he did for Ambusali University. He made a paltry 41 million monthly subvention to a university, state university. He increased it to 500 million. The very month he announced it, that month they got their money. So many programs in that school were not accredited. Now, within these 6 months, 3 cardinal programs have been accredited in Lucent. The first one, HND Business Administration. Second one, HND Estate Management. And the third one is ND Mineral and Natural Resources Education. So,
Engineer Mrs. Phoebe Williams-Bello, wey represent the Secretary to the Edo State Government, talk about the SHINE initiative, wey be security, healthcare, infrastructure, natural resources, and education.
Now let's talk about security. In this short 6 months, we've accomplished deployment of new patrol vehicles to strengthen the security operations of the state. Also, the revival and integration of the Edo State Vigilante Service. Thirdly, the establishment of a conflict resolution mechanism in place by the state so that when we have conflict, it can quickly be resolved and keep to the barest minimum. Also, we also have the advanced security infrastructure in place, the deployment of surveillance technology, tracking system, and modern security command center.
Honorable Padi Iyamu, Commissioner for Education, talk about the anti-cultism campaign and new science lab plan for schools.
We got them registered. So for the first time, all the students wrote exams, nobody was sent home. Please clap for our government.
Professor Felix Oriaki hailed Governor Okpebholo boldness wey im take fight insecurity wahala.
Yes, let us find a way to do it. It's something that is a pain for everybody. What can we do? But if you watch everything in Nigeria, the government is because in Anambra, some of that states in the east, you've seen it happen. The remission of thousands of people who are accused of cultism or kidnapping.
Commissioner for Women Affairs, BC Daomi Esquire, explained how governments move against gender-based violence.
I'll start by talking about the gender-based violence. We are aware of very serious and heinous crimes committed against women, young girls, and children by the pedophiles and the horrible people in our society. The government of Gov.Okpebholo has given a clear message that none of these perpetrators should go free. We have a VPD center, the best in Nigeria. We have sex centers across the state.
Honorable Jerry Daosa from Edesma announced the revival of Edo State Emergency Response System with new toll-free numbers.
In the area of responding to the people's need, when I mean responding to the people's need, like people who have been affected by this disaster, we have a case where we visited or carried out an assessment in Onwan East local government, particularly in the area where there was a collapse dam that ravaged the community, crops were destroyed, properties were lost, and we went there for the assessment. We wrote to His Excellency, and graciously His Excellency quickly approved that we should go there and distribute relief materials to them. And not just that, he asked us to write to other relevant NDAs concerning their issues. So there is an issue of healthcare, post, and other things, security, and so on.
Engineer Dr. John Obano from Ministry of Works talk about the plenty abandoned road projects from past governments don't continue under Gov.Okpebholo to boost security and make business waka dey well.
One of the most strategic thing he has really done in the area of road infrastructure is to ensure that based on his internal mechanism, he has picked up some of those old projects. You get it? He has picked up some, about 7 are presently being addressed now. And after evaluation, more will come on board. For some is dissatisfied with that in Baramufi, it was terminated and they awarded. Then on the Kema Road, that project was awarded in 2019, and within 6 months of his coming on board, the knee alignment has been completed. Textile Road, the knee alignment has been completed. As we are speaking now, Ikapuma, which we took over, has been completed too.
Well, with what I've heard so far, I believe that what he's having in mind to do in regard to what we have heard that he has done, I think is a good step ahead for development in Edo State. Yes, because he have touched so much in education sector, as far as technical and vocational education, which is the sector where I belong to. All right, he have touched a lot on health, roads. Even this happens to be the first governor, building bridge in Edo State within the metropolis as we speak.
I personally commend his entire policy so far because in just 6 months he has practically done a lot, which is a good step to more productive achievements in the state.
The thing we should learn in this part of the country is that we should have maintenance culture. The maintenance culture is when you see projects like this, you protect it, because we are all individuals that make up the government. You are part of the government and part of the government. So we are all stakeholders in government. We should ensure that we also put policies in place to tackle crime in our own community.
My name is Odige, and I dey report for Obaland TV.